Hi, I'm Q102's Brian Douglas here in New York City, Times Square, Broadway right there, and we're previewing the upcoming season of Broadway in Cincinnati. It's going to be an exciting season. Once had a chance to preview it. It's amazing. We are getting ready to go backstage though at the Lion King, which plays here in New York on Times Square, but it's coming to the Aeronaut part of Broadway in Cincinnati. We're going to talk to Alton Fitzgerald White. He plays Mufasa. He's also a Cincinnati native. He grew up in Cincinnati, went to CCM and a school for performing arts. We're going to find out what he misses about home and what it's like to play Mufasa here in New York on Broadway. Lion King, coming Broadway in Cincinnati, and we went to Mufasa, we went to Cincinnati here in New York. How are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm so excited.
Oh man, I'm so glad to have you guys here. Folks in my hometown.
That's right.
Yes.
Because we always find interesting angles, but to have someone playing such a prominent role and been so successful, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And you know how we Cincinnatians are very proud of our own, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
But you've been doing the role of Mufasa here on Broadway for quite some time.
Yeah.
What has it been? I know you came to the Aeronaut with the original production on the road?
Yep, the Cincinnati debut of Lion King back in 2003, I was Mufasa, and it was a dream come true to come back to my hometown with a huge, phenomenal show like that. Phenomenal.
Let me ask you, so when you walk out onto the stage at the Aeronaut, the first time, I'm sure it's sold out, because every night of the Lion King is sold out.
Yeah.
What was it like? And I'm sure there's a method you go through to become Mufasa and run out on stage. But what was it like that night, that first night in Cincinnati?
Man, it was surreal. I was a kid who watched the Tony Awards every year in Cincinnati on TV, and to be back in my hometown in a Tony Award winning musical performing was just like, it was like everything coming full circle. And performing for people who have known me my entire life. One of the best things about performing in Cincinnati was when I would leave the stage door, I would see people I forgot I knew. Aww. People from high school, elementary school teachers, preschool folks that I hadn't seen since. And it was just like, every night was just another wonderful surprise.
Overwhelming at all? Or to take it in all?
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot to process. But after a while, I just kind of settled into it and realized what a gift it was and just enjoyed the moments. Those 9 weeks we were there, because we were there for 9 weeks the first time around, flew.
Really?
They completely flew by. I was in a parade while I was in Cincinnati. It was another childhood dream.
Was it like opening day or something?
It was opening day, yeah. We were there during opening day. Big deal. So I was in the parade. And all these childhood fantasies I had, I fulfilled half of them in those 9 weeks in Cincinnati.
And your folks, your family.
My folks, everybody
Tell me, how did they react?
Oh man, it was incredible. You know what I mean? Because normally, our schedule, we do 8 shows a week, so it's hard to find time to get home. I still make it home at least, 3 times a year, but to be home for 9 weeks, that was the longest I've been home since I moved away. Back in 86 or something like that when I first moved to Chicago. So it was great to be home and not have to rush back and be there for my mother's birthday. I was home for my birthday for the first time in many years, family reunions. So I got a lot of great family stuff done while I was there too.
When all of this first started, what were your hopes and dreams? And how do they match up? I don't think it gets a lot bigger than The Lion King on Broadway.
Yeah, as an actor, you want to work. You want somebody to hear, hopefully be interested in what you have to share. So to be able to do it on this level with the show like this, especially playing this role, playing the iconic father, it's phenomenal. I really just sometimes have to pinch myself because you don't know in this business. You put it out there, you do your best, but you don't know about the outcome. All you can do is commit to the moment, and that the moment has led me here is beyond my wildest dreams.